Thank you, Mr. President. Human Rights Watch welcomed the High Commissioner's report on Libya from February this year, detailing widespread violations and abuses committed by various factions since the beginning of 2014. Since then, the human rights conditions in Libya have continued to deteriorate, and amid political insecurity and a looming humanitarian crisis, with 400,000 internally displaced people, many of whom live in dire conditions. Extremist groups, most notably ISIS, have spread their terror. Armed groups on all sides of the conflicts have attacked civilians and civilian property. They have tortured, unlawfully killed, disappeared, and forcefully displaced people. Thousands of detainees languish in prisons around the country in long-term arbitrary detention in a violence-plagued prison system. Human Rights Watch has documented these violations since 2011, and we believe that some constitute crimes against humanity. Libya continues to serve as a launchpad for large numbers of migrants and asylum seekers who attempt to cross the Mediterranean. While in Libya, these people are subject to abuse by smugglers and abuse in detention facilities, including torture, extortion, sexual violence, and forced labor. The most serious crimes take place in a climate of impunity. Libya's domestic judicial system, which is dysfunctional at best, has collapsed in several parts of the country. It is unable to provide recourse for victims of abuse. Despite a Security Council mandate, the International Criminal Court has not announced any new investigations into these ongoing crimes, further diminishing hope for accountability. There can also be no just reconciliation between the people of Tawergha and Misrata without accountability. The High Commissioner has recommended urgent measures to fight against impunity and to strengthen and reform the justice sector. Human Rights Watch reiterates one key recommendation: to urge the Human Rights Council to establish the mandate of an independent expert on Libya, to report to the Council on the human rights situation and progress made towards accountability. Thank you, Mr. President.